Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Thursday Shuffle. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with 8 random packs of Magic the Gathering's history. Don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and it helps the channel out a ton. You have no idea. But if you're new to the series, welcome. We do 8 packs. We do 2 in the supplementary set, 2 in the Pioneer set, 2 in the standard, and 2 in the modern or older. And that's how we do. We keep it like, 2, 2, 2, and 2, and that way you get 8 packs total, and you get it from like a spread of things over Magic's history, which is pretty cool. I think I like it. I've been enjoying it. I hope you have been too. If you're new here, hopefully you enjoy it moving forward. How about that? But this week we asked the community what packs we should add to the standard slot and the modern or older slot, and you picked Ikoria by a large margin and Innistrad by a large margin. So here we are. We've added these. Now we have a disparity because you've picked both the red packs this week. I don't know if that was like you guys planned that. I don't know if the community planned that and said, hey, let's all pick the red packs. I don't know, but here we are. Last week it was purple. Purple seemed to be kind of like the thing that was going on, but this week it was red. So anyway, we're gonna shuffle these all up and get them all sorted out, and then we're gonna roll our D8 and pick 2 at random. That's right, we only open 2 every week at random, and then add 2 back to the pile, and that's so that way we can keep it kind of fresh and see what the deal is. So there we go. We got everything shuffled up. We got our trusty D8. Let's roll this twice. We're going to do pack number 7 and pack number 5. All right, let's see what we got. So that's 8. That's 7. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, looks like we're doing Innistrad, which we just added, and Aether Revolt. It's time to open that horrible ex-girlfriend of a set that I have right here. That's what this is, right? I mean, it's not actually, but like, let's be honest. I mean, this set has treated me very poorly. So, you know how it goes. Let's get into this Innistrad pack first, right? Because we want to do Innistrad first and see, because like maybe this has an invention in it, and then, we're gonna be let down. Or should we just do this? Should we get the letdown out of the way? Let's get the letdown out of the way. That's fair. That's fair. You know what, YouTube viewers? When you're right, you're right. And I could hear you all screaming at the channel, no, open the letdown pack first. Open the pack that's going to always hurt you, Mr. B. Open that one first. We got a Shock. We got a Take into Custody. We got a Gearper Osprey. We got a Lifecraft Cavalry. We got a Fen Hauler. We got an Aether Stream Leopard. We got a Wilder Automaton, or a Welder Automaton. That's the one. Foundry Assembler. And an Aether Poisoner. Now, I think that's... yeah, that's going to be 10 commons, which means no foil, which means no invention, right? We got a Night Market Guard as our last common there. Our first uncommon is a Foundry Hornet, into a Hidden Herbalists, into a Crackdown Construct, and then our rare for the pack is the Consulate Crackdown. Well, not a bad little enchantment, actually. So when it enters battlefield, exile all artifacts your opponent's control until Consulate Crackdown leaves the battlefield. So just like exiles all of the artifacts kicking around, which is pretty interesting. And then we got, of course, a Forest and a Thopter token. So there you have it, everybody. Letdown pack didn't not let us down, right? That's how we do. So now we go into this Innistrad pack, and it's going to redeem this whole week of opening, right? And that's the plan, right? So we're going to see what, a Liliana, right? Is that the big hit from this set now? I think Liliana has gone back up in price quite substantially, but I'd be happy with even just like a Snapcaster Mage, I guess, right? I think that's in this set as well. Riot Devils. Oh, Curse of the Bloody Tome. I love the curses. I'm a big fan of the curses. We got a Kinder Catch, a Thraben Purebloods, an Orchid Spirit. If you want to check out, I do have a series where we did an entire box of Innistrad, and we talked just about the art. Like, we just did 3 packs every week and talked about the art, because the art in this set is phenomenal. We're going back, of course, to Innistrad very shortly here. We got an Abbey Griffin, Sensory Deprivation, so I'm very excited about that, because the Gothic sort of like style and theme is really my jam. I'm a really big fan of it. We've got a Infernal Plunge there as the last common, and then we have an uncommon Rolling Temblor and a Bramble Crush. Destroy target non-creature permanent. I mean, it's not terrible, right? Moan of the Unhallowed. And then this set I think had flip cards in it, right? Is that how this worked? Okay, well, we'll take a Sulphur Falls, right? I mean, that's not a bad, like, I mean, if you're gonna hit a land, we'll take a fast land, right? This is what you could call a fast land, I think is what they call these ones, because it's like it comes into play tapped unless you control an island or a mountain, which is very easy to do when you have things like triomes and shock lands and things like that. So these lands come in untapped almost every time you're playing these colors, unless you're playing them on turn 1 or turn 2 and you unfortunately don't have a mountain or an island in your hand to play before it. So very, very good lands, actually. We've got an Ooze token, and then our flip card is a Cloistered Youth. Do we have another card here? We do, okay, but it's just the land, okay. In which the Cloistered Youth turns into an Unholy Fiend, and then there's our mountain. So there you have it, folks. Not a bad little pack here. I mean, Cancel the Crackdown, not a bad little card either. So we'll take it. We'll take it. That's the Thursday Shuffle for this week. I hope you all enjoyed. A little bit of variation. Maybe a little bit of like, tasty Innistrad stuff just before we go back to Innistrad. So, hey, maybe next week you'll vote for the other Innistrad set that I'm going to put into the poll, I guess, since we now have to put another modern pack in here. Maybe I'll toss in another Innistrad-esque. It can't be Innistrad because we don't like to add the same pack back that we opened the last week. That's also how I try to keep it kind of fresh, is that the packs we add back to the pile generally aren't packs that have been opened in the last week or two, and unless you're talking standard set, because it's kind of hard not to rotate through those pretty quickly. Thanks so much everyone for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. As always, may your pulls ever be better.